So here we go then, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Game Day, and we're arrived at the John Smith Stadium as Town take on Huddersfield Town in the Championship. Of course, there's not much to moan about at the moment being a Town fan. Winning machines, into last 16 in the Carabao Cup, and just everything's going well, isn't it? Just unbelievable. Now, I've got a few things to moan about though to start Game Day. First one, it's raining. If you already know this, I'm not a big fan of rain. I don't mind it when it hits my window when I'm sleeping. I love that sound, but not when you're taking pictures. Second, now AJ's just sent me a picture of his food for media. I've got no media food. Photographers are peasants in the world of journalism, and we've got no food. So no media rating to bring you today, unfortunately. So I can't give you a 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It gets 0 out of 10 because I've got nothing. And the final bit is I'm not feeling 100%. I've got the sniffles. I passed the fitness test. I'm here and ready to see Town. Hopefully, see another win. Team news will be dropping shortly. Who's going to be wearing the captain's armband? Who's starting? Let's find out. Let's do this. Okay then, team news has just dropped, and there's 2 changes to Kieran McKenna's side, who beat Blackburn last weekend. Those changes are as follows. Lee Evans captains the side instead of Sam Morsey, who was suspended for this game for all those bookings he's had. And then Murray Hutchinson comes in for Nathan Broadhead, who's not in the 20, which is a bit worrying. We'll find out a bit more, I'm sure, after the game. But Murray Hutchinson, opportunity now for him to shine once again from the start. Let's see how he gets on. I want to admit, guys, I'm not feeling 100%, as I said. I had a little sit down. Hopefully Town can perk me up with some goals. Let's get right into it. I've gone for a 3-0 prediction. Let's see if that happens. Let's bring you my half-time update and my pitch-side view. Let's do this. Okay, half-time, and it's goalless here at the John Smith Stadium, and I'm very wet. A lot of rain came down that first half. There was no raining goals. I said I wanted to get perked up for some goals. We've seen none. There's been chances, both sides had chances. Vaz had to make some good saves. Hurst could have scored. Murray Hutchinson could have had a penalty. But as the rain pours down, hopefully in the second half, we'll see some goals. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it. Well, that was a wet game. I'm here with King North John Watson. He said it's a bit grim up north, and it is today in terms of the weather-wise, and the game itself wasn't as great as either, John. 1-1 in the end. They took the lead, but then Brandon Williams with a cracking header, by the way. What header that was. Yeah. Thoughts on that one? It was a tough game, wasn't it? It was there was moments when we had some real quality. I thought we started the first half really I think we started the first half really well, and then for the first 10 minutes, and they got straight into it. And it was just like ebb and flow, really. It was a typical Darren Moore setup of a team. Yeah. 3 at the back, tough. I'm going to say a lot just in respect to Darren Moore. Generally, I think we could have. It was one of those games that Hurst had a chance, a header, in about 3-4 minutes in. A different day, if that had gone in, it would have been a very different game. And we had some decent chances, but they had some real pressure as well. I think overall, without kind of being cliched, I think it was a fair result because Hladky pulled off some really good stops. I thought he had a really assured game. I think we missed Sam Morsey. I mean, you're always going to miss your skipper. He's terrific as Sammy Morsey, isn't he? Evo didn't look quite on it for me, but then he's obviously done something, and he didn't look great when he went down. So I hope he's okay. The subs, they all made an impact, I thought. I thought that's when we sort of grew into the game. Their fitness faded as well, though, didn't it? They did. And our subs brought that energy that we needed, I think. And Ladapo had 2 really big chances. That's before, of course, Brandon Williams got the equaliser, but it's like, if they went in, and then we had I think if you step back and go, would we be happy with a point away from home, having had all the results that we've had? And you've got to go, because it was a tough game. Yeah. It was wet, it was slidey, there was some bad challenges. I thought the ref made some shocking decisions. That was definitely the first half. That was a blatant penalty. Well, for me, it was blatant. I haven't seen it back, but I saw like Stu Watson's tweet popped up and said Stonewall penalty, and it looked it. And then the guy lifted Hutchinson off the floor with the shirt and dropped him on the floor. Yeah. Then Wes was straight in there. I've got a great picture of that, by the way. Yeah. And Wes, to be fair, got a yellow card, but the guy only got a yellow card as well. And on another
Consistency, please.
On another day, that guy could have been off because I thought it was a blatant penalty. And then there was the argy-bargy afterwards. Hladky, as I said, I think really did a good job today. It was an interesting balance, wasn't it? It was a difficult setup, but overall, it's wet.
it's miserable, but we got a point, and I think we move on. We'll take that. And
Yeah, Hull City next, your dad's team.
Yeah. I saw they were drawing 1-1 at half time. I haven't seen the score, but yeah, he's been giving me pelters if we don't win on Tuesday. So let's hope we can get 3 points on Tuesday and 3 points on Saturday as well. Come on, you Blues.
Jobster, my friend, always a pleasure. We spoke after the Tuesday night game, of course, knocking out Wolves in the Carabao Cup. Your first away day of the Championship season.
Yep.
Ended a 1-1. It's raining. It's grim.
Yep.
But a point.
Indeed, yeah. First visit to the John Smith Stadium here.
By the way, I've never actually had a John Smith pint. Have you?
Oh, back when I was much younger.
Yeah.
Not now. Ghost ship all the way.
Of course.
Other beers are available.
We'll ask you, Mike, when you come on, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah. So first visit to this stadium. I was having a chat before the game, and can't believe how old this stadium is now. I think it was back in the the middle '90s. This one was built, and very similar to the Reebok. But yeah, nice stadium, as you've said already. Grim up north, very wet.
I like Northern Peter, by the way. Johnny Watson's one of my best mates, so I love North. It's always raining.
I left Cambridgeshire this morning in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, he's got shorts on.
Lucky, I'm so glad I brought
Fair
my
play.
jacket with me. Interesting game.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting game. I think it's quite good actually to have that boisterous home support right next to us as an away support as well. I thought that that was good. I mean, we've talked about it down at Portman Road, and actually I don't want it to happen, but here it was pretty good. But yeah, they were really behind their team. Obviously, Darren Moore's first game in charge for them. But we're here to talk about Ipswich, and we were very solid in the first half. Stonewall penalty. You've already talked about that one as well. And you can't lift our player off the ground like you did there, but the linesman saw it, didn't tell the referee, just ended up booking both the players. Very odd, but we're not here to talk about officials. Second half, that was great, and the fitness shone through. Yeah, we went 1-0 behind, but the belief is there. Yeah. We know that we can, even at 1-0 behind or even 2-0 behind, as we saw in the week, we can come back against these teams and score, and we did. And there was only one team that was going to score, go on and win that game, and that was us. So happy to take a point on the road. We've got 2 home games coming up now, Hull and Preston, and then we're going to another international break. We're loving life in the Championship, aren't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely loving life in the Championship.
That's it. Because I think we're going to get kicked out. People looking at us. So one more interview, I think, and then we're going to get kicked out. So let's end here. So yeah, we tried, but we've been kicked out of the stadium. I'm here with Mike.
I wondered where you were going with that.
Where was I going with that? I don't know.
Second take.
Yeah, second take. That was my second take because
Well, we were kicked out.
we were.
I thought we were on about the cup again.
No, not yet. We're last 16, Fulham at home. If you didn't
We
know.
were playing FA Cup final with Huddersfield.
Did I?
Tuesday night, yeah.
Anyway, Mike.
Good here, isn't it?
Yeah, this is your neck of the woods, somewhat.
Yeah, I don't like coming to Huddersfield. I've never seen us win here, actually.
Oh.
No. We always seem to get turned over or Darren Mode, which I thought we were going to get.
Yeah, that was close. We were
close
close
to
on
getting
it.
very Darren Mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being back in League One.
Yeah, it felt like that. I saw a few comments saying that felt like a League One match. Because,
Well, it started off with about 15 minutes of head tennis, didn't it? And then it started playing Mick McCarthy long balls.
Yeah.
We were giving away the ball far too easy, really. That's probably the poorest I've seen us play for
This
all season.
Yeah. Because
In
Leeds'
fact,
game
you
was
could
just
probably go back to Oxford, but then again, it was so foggy you couldn't see him play.
True.
But if last season, maybe the Fleetwood game, the last game of the season, was the last time I've seen us play that.
Players
bad.
were,
But
half cut.
then
weren't
again, they were half cut, yeah, and they were like, well, it don't matter, and we're promoted, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, I know they're professional footballers. Do you think sometimes the weather, the conditions can affect it as well? That's how we play on the floor.
Well, we're headed to winter, so they should expect a little bit more than that. We're not a sunshine team, I hope,
No.
because it's going to get worse than this.
Yeah. Because even in Suffolk, it gets cold.
Yeah.
Is it normally like this in Huddersfield? Is it normally raining?
Yeah,
throughout
it's
the game?
called the Pennines.
Pennines, yeah. Nice part of the world, to be fair. What do you think of Huddersfield as a whole? Because Darren Moore, he's in there. Do you think?
I won't want to live here. Is that what you're saying?
No, just
Huddersfield as well. I think they'll survive quite easily. Darren Moore will get them playing what they're playing now, and they picked up on opportunities that when we give the ball away, they capitalised. And I think
I think they deserved their goal, didn't they, when they scored?
Yeah, they did deserve their goal, and I think on another day, maybe with a different keeper in the net, if Ladke went on form, then they could have won this game by
Yeah, 'cause
a
he made a
few.
few
You know,
good saves, didn't he? It could have been 2 or 3 before we got the equaliser.
I'm glad we equalised
Yeah,
and we come away with a point.
good point. Any players that stood out for you? You know, John's already mentioned it. We did miss Sam Morsey, didn't we, in that middle?
Did we?
I think so. John Watson behind the camera.
John,
yeah.
you know, I'll bow to John then. And
Yeah,
say
it's King of
we
North. Yeah,
We missed
got to.
Morsey.
Anything else?
No, I think Haladki.
He's
the
the
man of the match.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he made some cracking saves, as we mentioned. Yeah.
That's it, really.
Yeah, it's not
I don't know
much.
why we seem to. I thought there was like 2 penalties to us there.
Yeah, Stonewall, mate.
Right.
We've already mentioned it. Yeah, Murray Hutchinson.
We've already mentioned the penalties. I don't know how you could be dragged down so violently in the box, and it's like, nah, play on. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely in the second half, there was one where the
screwed off.
referee, when he's got the ball, and I was like, don't know. He's got the player too. And Murray Hutchinson's that sort of player, though. He's going to I feel sorry for Amari because he was getting booed ever since that moment.
Yeah, I know, but you know what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah,
When you
you
boo
go
a player, when you boo an opposition player, he normally 9 times out of 10 he scores
He does.
and winds you up for it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd get on the ball finally and bang it in the net. Because he's quite capable of hitting the net, isn't he?
He is.
On another day, we come away with a point, and I think overall, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that too.
I'm happy we didn't come away with
Still unbeaten.
defeat.
Oh, we've actually lost against Leeds, but like we've unbeaten the last 7. Someone correct me. Anybody? No one's helped me behind the
Nobody's
camera.
correcting you, Ross.
I think if we won today, it would have been 6 wins in a row. So yeah, 6 games unbeaten. Oh, man with the keys.
It's good, isn't it? Right, I'm loving this weather.
Yes, we're currently undercover at the moment. I think we're going to wrap this up. Mike, final words?
Where are we next? Rotherham?
Portman Road at
No,
home against
home,
Oxford.
yeah.
Away game, yeah. We've got international break before that. And then we've got Rotherham. So back in the
Rotherham.
Yorkshireness.
Rotherham.
Where's that? Is that what part of Yorkshire is that? South Yorkshire.
Yeah.
But of course we've got Hull City and Preston before that. See you then.
That's going to be two tough games. That.
Preston got beat at home 4-0.
Ooh, 4-0. Behind the camera there.
Okay, that's going to be one tricky game against Hull.
One tricky game against Hull. Preston. See you Saturday. There we go. Thanks for watching Game Day. I'm going to go and lie down for a bit. Bye-bye for now.